I learned with love, us just sounds better. I mean, you like the perfect 72-degree weather when we're around each other. I mean, no wonder it's easy to fall for you because you just make sense. I mean, you like the perfect date and the perfect dress at the perfect event. I mean, you jaw-dropping. You deserve long walks down the aisle when wedding bells and vows meant just for you. You deserve a safe space to express yourself to someone who loves you and vent to. You deserve spa dates and massages with the black rocks. You're like a scissor song I can never snooze to because you're a fixed broken clock. I mean, she be healing. She be Marvin Gaye when I get that feeling. She be the perfect love poem. You know the one Tupac wrote, Jada, she be wailing. See, I had a conversation with God the other day, and I don't totally agree on the idea of love, but the idea of loving you gotta be God sent because you was what I prayed for. All this bad energy from my last relationship, you was what I saged for. I mean, sex is cool, but you don't know intimacy until you get prayed on. I heard someone say the other day, talk is cheap, but these lips got expensive taste. And my appetite for love ain't subject to change, so as long as the foundation stays the same, the subject won't change. I mean, you've been due for a proposal. Me bending on one knee and you saying I do, and me kissing on you in total. See, I don't know what them other guys should have did, but love, I'm what you supposed to do. You deserve infinity smiles and someone holding you, and even though social media doesn't validate real time, a real man that ain't scared to show you off gonna post you. See, lately, intimacy been my number one priority. Shine with you with affirmations because you didn't get it from the last guy before me. He might have been lit on the surface, but on the interior, he was boring. He might tell you you're beautiful, but I make you feel beautiful, and that makes the difference on who wakes up next to you in the morning. See, I learned that holding you from behind and shoulder kisses be the little things that make women so submissive, and making you feel safe and protected that had you smiling while folding clothes and storing dishes. See, dicking you down is cool, but putting you on is totally different, and I don't have a problem in pouring into you as long as you make my soul replenish. Yeah. See, she be reciprocation. See, to a nigga that actually get pussy, a woman that makes him wait don't feel like waiting, because real men know the value in finding balance in a relationship that don't take straightening. See, I want that real love, like, oh, my absence annihilating, and rather than just trying to catch a vibe with you, I'd rather fall in love with the vibe we creating. I want to be obsessed with you. Boom.
What's up, world? It's your girl, Tamika Georgia Me Harper. Whenever I'm on Clubhouse, I'm looking for Iron Sharpens Iron with my man, Poetic Black and Written in Pain.
As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another.
Oh, the story. I thought it was a good story. I just felt like it was parts of the story that lagged a little bit for me.
Your cadence, man, it captivated me.
Me, it's just the sincerity in the piece. You know, I could feel that, and the emotion is always going to win me over when I can feel that it's real. So
it was one of those pieces that, you know, where you're waking people up. You know what I'm saying? Bringing awareness. It was an awareness poem, and I really dug it, and I really dug the message behind it.
Thank y'all very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the space.
Are you ready to enter the dojo? Here, iron, sharpeth iron.
If I was a poem, my stanzas would resonate, dissipate the stigmas, solve the enigmas of our plight, Write the lines to find the times when we were majestic, eclectic but one. If I was a poem, I'd be the sonnet salutating our sons and daughters with inspiration, fostering greatness. Our pages have been ruffled too long, too many songs of regression, way too many hymns of depression. We're tired of waiting to overcome. I'd be the simile to express that. Like sleeping giants, like awakening from slumber, like hell to pay. I'd say with my prose to those opposed to equality, revenge can be sweeter. The spell being meek-minded is now unbound, no longer confound. Our enemies are lucid. If I was a poem, I'd itemize the affirmations of our sisters into 99 cantos, and being a bitch won't be one. I'd bellow out to my brothers to respect the womb of which we come. If I was a poem, my cadence would curse this complacency, this false ideal to appeal to lewdness. Success confused with the price of the drip. I'd rip into these constructs with intent to disrupt its function. Rebuild on a righteous square because form follows function. I'd be the metaphor reminiscent of the laws of my act. I have not stolen. My hands are free from deceit. The blood that seep beneath your palms alarms me. There's blood on your hands, and the land of which you reside is not your own. If I was a poem, I would recite the lines to incite my people. Make them understand that just because a nigga can dance don't mean we're equal. If I was a poem, I would disclose and expose the God in you. Efface the counterfeit artifacts because God looks like you. If I was a poem, my people would read it. If I was a poem, we would believe it. If I was a poem, if I was a poem, if I was a poem, if I was a poem.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Yonder Mongo.
I can feel you. Even when not near you, but there always lies science in the silence. Like my heart beating me to death. I'm forced a slave to time, to space, to obligation. Finding my lost love only to lose it along with my mind or any hope of happy in the life. Love is elusive, its language lost in translation. Wishing, wanting, it's all haunting. Still remembering the feeling of your hair in my fingers, it still lingers. Pillow moist, my tears, it's usually my drink of choice, broken hearted blues. Narrated by your voice, often I wonder, what are you thinking while I think of you? Clearly, if you can hear me, I'm numb until you come near me, frozen, decomposing, hollow. It's hard to swallow, so I wallow. My bed made in regret, it's a single set. My heart queen size, my rib. Where you been all my life? I said my rib. Well, where you been all my life? Distance, perceptions, misconceptions. Why would anyone exist just for the emptiness of this? And they laugh at the half-hearted. So I am drowned in empty bottles, taunted by every second I reckon love goes left. But I rarely been loved right. You are my love light. Far as the star I wish upon, the synergy you feel me in your blood. Literally, I need your living with me. Love is a battlefield. It don't fight fair. Cause it's like you're right there, too far to reach, but close enough to touch. Can I touch you? Can I touch you? Cause I need reason carrying the weight of just having to wait. I said, I've been carrying the weight of just I've been carrying the weight of just having to wait. So I'm waiting. I was in pain.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like
John
that.
Welcome to another episode of Iron Sharpeth Iron. I'm your host, Poetic Black. My co-host is in the building, the infamous Mr. Written in Pain. What's good, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Listen, man, I want to say R.I.P. to hip hop and R&B.
R.I.P. to hip hop and R&B.
Yeah, I was told this week that it don't exist. I was told R&B is R&B and hip hop is hip hop. R&B and hip hop don't
This
exist.
guy.
So I just want to say R.I.P. R.I.P. to a whole genre that I imagined in my mind.
Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, this is what happens. This is what happens when you reach for straws in the ocean, or you reaching for a Cheerio for a life preserver. You know, sometimes truths will be made known to us, and we can't handle it, man. This is the case with my brother over here, Mr. Written in Pain, man. Yeah, man. R&B is alive, my brother, and hip hop is alive too, man. The perception of the two, man, sometimes get misconstrued at times. You know what I'm saying? You know, by people like you. You know.
Listen, I realized something the other day, man. Me and you got together to do poetry. So let's just keep it that, bro.
Let's just keep it poetry. I would expect that, man. I would expect that, man. You're a little salty, man. Don't worry
Yeah, in
about
case I want to know tomorrow, we doing how many mics? It's that Nicki Minaj album, Strap In. R&B, they don't have albums that drop that the world care about. Only hip hop.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, how was your week, man? Besides the fact that, you know what I'm saying, that your dreams got crushed. How was your week, brother?
Oh man, it was good, man. I can't complain. I could, but I'm not. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It was trash. Let me keep it a buck, man. It was trash. Today is the day. Tomorrow will be better. Today is cool, and we got some announcements to make. That's putting me in a good space. And yeah, we
That's a
good.
good thing.
We're good. You know what I'm
right.
saying, and when I look in the mirror, I could look at myself and say, well, you know what? At least you ain't P Diddy.
Word, because P Diddy, man, they coming down on him. Yo, he ain't recovering from this, man. He's not gonna recover from this, man. He's not gonna recover from this. This is a wrap. It's over. But speaking about you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this PTR, you know what I'm saying, and it's this guy with this bandana on, man. You know, I thought today of all days, you know, being the fact that you know
I
what I'm
thought
saying?
today of all days you refresh.
Oh, okay. I didn't refresh. Okay, let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. All right, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't refresh. Thank you, man. Cause I thought you was getting slow on the draw, man. Cause I was throwing you signals and all that, and I didn't see nothing change. So
I caught it.
Oh, you called it.
I mean,
I thought you were slow in your
wasn't a
old age.
signal.
I
It
thought it was.
wasn't a signal. It was Payne's in the dressing room, and if he want to co-host this show, he better change his PTR. That's what I heard.
Nah, that's all in your head, bro. It's all in your head, man. But I'm refreshed to see that you still got it, man. You can still catch the fastball. You can still catch the fastball, man. You know what I'm saying? Throwing it
I'm
across the
still a
field,
Jerry
man.
Rice of the compo. I'm still a Jerry Rice of the compo.
Oh man, but yeah, man, we do have some amazing announcements. Ping the room. You know what I'm saying? Ping the room. This is gonna be major, man. We got some major announcements, man. Like we said before, 2024 is gonna be full steam ahead. We got so many different projects unfolding. We got so many things unraveling, and we want you guys to be a part of it. Later on in the show, we're gonna get into all that. But if you haven't been here before and you don't know how this goes, this is Iron Sharpeth Iron. And if you want to spit, you just put iron in the chat, type iron in the chat, and my brother, Mr. Written in Pain over here, will definitely get you on in the list and in the queue. You know, this is over here what we do. You know, me and myself and Pain, we're both 2 seasoned spoken word artists. The love that we have for this art form, it propelled us to come and donate our time and our talents to help other aspiring artists, you know, to get to where they want to be in their craft. You know, this is a platform where we give constructive critique. We're not trying to break you down. We're only trying to build you up. But only iron can sharpeth iron. You know, so sometimes maybe the critique may sting you a little bit, but that's just the iron, you know, ricocheting off iron, you know, getting us sharp or getting us ready. You know what I'm saying? We all family over here, no big eyes or little U's. You know, we here trying to get better. You know, all of us. We all got work to do. So in that vein, you know, I'm ready to get this show started, my brother. We got that list ready?
Yeah, we got the list ready, bro. Listen, you're not gonna try me all night, all right?
What
You
are you
got
talking
your
about?
little victory. Shout out to Emo. You got your little
What are you
victory
talking
this
about?
week. You got your little victory this week, but chill, man. I still demand a little bit of respect around here, okay? It's iron sharpens iron. It's not poetic black sharpens iron.
I don't know what you talk about, man. However, what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I know you get delirious sometimes, man. It happens in old age when you getting up there in age. You know, shit
See what? Let
happens,
me
man.
tell y'all what it is. He's running out of jokes. I got glasses now. You know what I'm saying? I changed my PTR on time. He's running out of things. He's reaching for straws. He's trying to come for me. He really don't have no reason to.
I'm
Y'all
not.
really seeing poetic black in full bully mode. That's what you're witnessing.
Let him tell it.
All
Let
right.
him tell it, man. All right, who we got
And
first on the
because
mic?
of that, I'm calling my mama. First on the mic is my mom.
Let's bring the all around queen on up to the stage, Mama Ola Daisy. Hey, Mama, how you doing?
Greetings. I've been doing all day, just been doing.
Mama, your gift making me uncomfortable.
What? My what?
I don't know what was going on with Buzz Lightyear just now in your picture, but I was feeling
That was the straw.
okay. I was a little I
That
ain't
was
know,
the,
Mama.
that was the straw you said he was reaching for.
I didn't catch it.
Okay.
I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, you be glad you missed it, man. I can't get it out my head. I can't get it out my head.
Okay, let me get back to my sad self again. I don't feel like laughing. Yeah, that PTR is me and my girlfriend, Marcia Spence, the sister that when I call her to tell her that I need some oxtails, she be over in her Mercedes, bring me some oxtails. When I tell her I'm down, I want to talk. If I tell her I need anything, she was there for me for 40 years. Her son is my first godson named Mepratu. So last night, they called me and told me she had passed away. So I put a picture of me and her on our last hurrah. And today was the day we celebrated her homegoing.
Oh
And
man.
it was beautiful. Um, Hypertension. So y'all please don't get stressed out. That That silent killer got her. Um, and I just love her. And I just want everybody to know that she was one of my best friends. And she was young, way younger than me. So everybody younger than me leaving me and leaving me here. But I usually call and threaten her not to leave here before me. I threaten all my friends and tell them that, but they don't listen to me. So
My condolences, Mama.
thank you.
My condolences to you, Mama.
Thank you. Marcia, that's my girl. Jamaican lady, oxtail queen. Well, all the queen, jerk chicken queen, everything. I didn't go to the repast. It was from 5 to 8 because I can't see in the dark that well anymore. But they was jamming up there and they had the food catered by one of my favorite Jamaican caterers. So it was beautiful, the whole thing. But I just had to couldn't go there by myself today, so I couldn't find nobody to go to the repast with me. That's it. So I wrote a poem, and this poem that I wrote today, and it's called "Those Words Are Proceeds." You are the spark that starts my heart. You are the beat that I keep. You are the music that I dance to. You are the shoulder that I lean on. The words that I speak, thoughts of you invade my dreams. Seems you're the end to our means. You are the point of my purpose. So much love is a surplus. Whenever I'm spinning, that bottle lands on you. Divinely, divinely, every time, because you're everything I need. God bless our emotions is my plead. Our continued union is the creed. The offer that we the offering that we offer be the fruits that we bear. God's prophets yield a wealthy proceed. We are rich in children. We have substance. Also, we are blessed with an abundance of love. All because you ignited my heart with that prophetic humor, charm, kindness, and wit. The Genesis began from those words that I heard you spit. Poem.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Wow, beautiful, Mama. Beautiful, man. Chock full of wisdom. Wisdom of a sage. Wow. Beautiful. Payne, what you thought about this?
He hates it when you go first.
He's on mute again. Like, nah,
I know.
I don't know. He's talking over there, but he's on the. He's on the. That's why I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing because I want to know how long it was going to take him in his old age to figure out that he's talking while on mute. But proceed, my brother.
Mama, I love this piece. I wanted to know you wrote this. You wrote this piece today. You said,
Yeah, just about an hour ago. Well,
yeah.
yeah.
The delivery of it just made us feel like you were comfortable with this piece. But I know that that's because it was coming from a genuine place. And again, my heart just goes out to you, Mama.
Yeah,
Thank
Mama.
you, my darling son.
This is.
And her son was my first godson. He was 3 years old. His name is Mabratu. And he was so bad. And I always end up with the bad ones. I don't know why, but he's a big grown man now, 40 something years old. But when he was 3 years old, I used to give all the children that act bad. I used to take their hand and squeeze it real hard till the two bones would almost meet together. And it's painful. And every time they act up, I tell them I'm going to give them a treatment, right? But Mabratu, 3 years old, was a little bad self. Used to run around, do his little bad stuff, then come over and say, "Oh, Daisy, give me the treatment." So he said he's gonna learn to deal with pain because he gonna do what he want to do. Yeah. So that's my experience with my first godson. It seemed like all the rest of them after that been bad too. So Well, I always get the bad ones. I don't know. One love, y'all. Thanks for letting me share.
Most
Thanks
definitely,
for that.
Mama. Great piece, man. Profound. Oh man, Payne, you ready, man? The night is set off beautifully. So much we have to unravel this evening.
I just want to make another announcement. Everybody, listen. Make sure you hear Christmas Eve. Um, come to the House of Written in Pain. I'll be putting together the Poetic Black Roast. To be the Poetic Black Roast. Christmas Eve, come through. There's gonna be a lot of surprises, a lot of people from Brooklyn. I called a few Decepticons, and we're gonna roast P Black.
Uh, yeah, this guy, man, he's a funny dude, man. Oh man, yo, speaking of roasting, man, you know this guy, this comedian, Will Meyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny dude, man. Funny dude, man. He just beat somebody up, man. He just beat a comedian up at the Improv, and is a lot of chatter talking about it. It's a funny dude, man. He from Brooklyn, man. He got that real Brooklyn energy. You talking about roast, but he about to do it.
Get beat up. I never want to get beat up by a comedian, man. That's crazy because people are gonna automatically think it's funny. So it's just
A lot of comedians can fight, though, bro. A lot of comedians can fight. Like them people that can tell jokes, they ain't the first time somebody done went upside their head. They know how to defend themselves, man. Because you cracking jokes on people all your life, you know what I'm saying? You will know how to defend yourself. You will know how to defend yourself because you gonna have one or two niggas who's gonna try to go upside your head, man. That's what it's gonna be, man. But yeah, man, a lot of them comedians can fight, man. But you see Charleston White, man. Charleston White just got jumped, or they jumped him on one of his shows he was doing. And he hit this dude with the flower pot and then hit him with the mic. Him and his homeboy went and rushed him and duffed him out. So
he had that coming, though.
Yeah, man. But Charleston's a funny guy. He's a funny guy, man. But all right, man, let's keep this train rolling, man. Keep this train rolling. Who we got next on the mic? Oh, one more announcement. If you come up, before you go back down, ping a friend. If you think somebody, you know what I'm saying, we got some announcements tonight that people want to hear. So ping a friend when you come up after you spit your piece before you bring yourself back down to the audience. All right, who we got next, Payne?
Look at you. Oh, somebody been going to promo classes.
Yeah. I give private lessons. I got a private tutor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got a private tutor that's showing me the ropes. You know, who you got next, bro?
Next on the mic, affirmative action.
Oh, shit. Cold-blooded. Let's bring Cold-Blooded on up to the stage.
AKA affirmative action.
AKA
Whatever.
affirmative action. It's too crazy. What's going on, Lizzie? How you been?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Any challenges this week, Payne? Or I thought you was going on.
When we come back, from Grand Griot, I need that Sandman or I need that Bill Cosby. I need that challenge. I need that.
You need the sound bite? I got you.
Yeah, every time somebody, you know what I'm saying, challenge. Don't worry, when we come back, I'm going to be right.
I'm on it.
I'm going to be right. Yeah, we got a challenge going on this week with old Elizabeth over here.
Okay. Do tell the details, brother.
Elizabeth had to write a poem about her favorite drug.
Facts.
Her favorite drug.
Yeah, one
That's
side.
right.
I would like to guess. What's your favorite drug? Well, maybe that's not a drug.
I mean, take a guess before. I would like to hear what you
First
think.
of all, hold on, Black. Hold on. Elizabeth is white. So we'll be here all night with you guessing.
I just want to know what he thinks. You get one guess.
One guess. I would say, but this is not really considered a drug. Mushrooms.
Okay.
That's what I would guess. I don't know, though.
Now, she's not going to openly say this. We're going to have to figure it out in the piece.
Okay, let's get it. The
Let's
stage
get it.
is yours.
Yeah.
But hold on, you didn't lay out just the details that she got to. What's your favorite drug?
He didn't say that, but I think, like I said, well, can I do the poem?
All right, let's go. The stage is yours.
All right. What you got, boy, is hard to find. I think about it all the time. I'm all strung out, my heart is fried. I just can't get you off my. I consumed the best drug in the world, and you're my favorite. But it's not a narcotic you see, not heroin, ecstasy, or cocaine, but something far more heavy. And it wasn't poured, popped, or even lines that I could rail. It was the over emotional buzz of your notice. And it wasn't in a bottle of your sweet intoxication of your attention. Your love is so divine, got me feeling like I'm an addict, constantly in need, feeling like a fiend, insatiably starved. You're my guard, my ambrosia, where my hunger is carved. Your attention, my elixir on which I feel and feed with every glance of every word, craving your touches. It's relentless, excessive, excess. It's all too much. Now I'm tripping on your laughter, jonesing on your smile, desperate for your grin, and every tick without it makes it feel like a lifetime of sin. A fanatic of your tenderness for your moments, your concern. I'm a junkie, and the withdrawal, it aches when we're not talking, in the absent torments when the words don't return. I'm high on you. And it's a wild ride, caught in the undercurrent of this powerful tide, engulfed in the vortex of this potent sea. And your voice is a melodious rhapsody, and I play it on repeat. I play it on repeat. I play it on repeat. Your moniker, the sweetest cadence. My heart is endless, most alluring rhythm. My heart drumbeat, and I'm strung out on that gaze, in the way it feels when it lingers, got me twisted. Your observance, like a compelling tale, got me wrapped around your fingers. Your focus, the drug, my heart, the fiend, the depths of this dependence. I'm hallucinating, delusional in the abyss of this fixation I'm drowning in. Still, I yearn for it, and your love is in a needle entering my veins. Hold tight, this might just sting a bit. It's good, you won't give a shit. And it hit my feet, then rose to my chest. Oh God, fuck, this is really the best, cause I cough as the heat is in my lungs, and it shot right out my arms, and it runs, and my face is burning, and it revives me like I can touch the sky. You you giving me a shift. I'm blasted. The intoxicating tonic. I'm rolling on the significance of you. But every ascent has a descent, and every dawn has its dusk, and I'm dreading the decline of your come down from this light-headed husk. Yet in this addiction, I'm chasing your dragon in a thrill. I find love, a passion, my burning will. It's true, I'm soaring on the soul of you. So here I am, an addict in the more intricate dance, elevated by your conviction, hypnotized in the advance, lost in a trance. So here I am, confessing, stripped bare, hooked on a drug that is your every call, lingering in the air. Your love, it's the grandest substance under the deep blue sea, and I'm floating in this euphoric sea like I just had a whoosh of serotonin dump over my brain. Spiritually, never be rid of you. So, out of all the substances on this earth, if I ever only had to do one forever, it'd be you. Because there's no chemical I could ingest that could make me feel as good as you do.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like
Down
that.
I'm gonna let you go first, Payne. Since your challenge, this is your challenge. How did she do?
So,
Did she pass?
Elizabeth,
What up?
your
Your drug was love?
Yep.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Now, I'm going to tell you what it is.
It wasn't in the rules. Love is a drug. What are you talking about?
Now, I'm going to tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is.
I
Now,
thought it was a good poem. I like the poem, actually. It's cool, metaphorically, poetically, how you flip the. But Elizabeth,
I broke the rules.
I can't go on my phone and call my supplier and say, let me get an A for love. I can't go down to the village and see my boy on the bench and say, let me get 5 grams of love. This is a F for me, Elizabeth. Be black, go ahead and say you're the 1 2s.
All right.
But it's a F from poet
All right.
written in pain.
Now, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'll tell you exactly what it is, what you having. All these symptoms you talked about all in this poem right here. Sounds to me you got that fever. Mm-hmm. You got that fever. You got that jungle fever. You got that jungle fever. I swear you got the fever. Now, with this poem right here, Elizabeth, I want to say this with with all sincerity. This shit was fire.
Thank you.
Shit was fire. Shit was fire. The poem was fucking fire. I'm not even gonna hold you, man. The poem was fire, man. I love the metaphors in this poem. I love the idea. My one only critique at the end of this poem, I think you just put one more stanza there that didn't need to be there. You know, when you said the first, the drug is you, I felt that was the end right there. It left me on a cliffhanger. It kept me in a good place. But when you just added that last stanza, which was saying the exact same thing that was saying, I was like, man, I wish you would have ended it with the first you. But this was fucking fire. This was fire. This was fire. This was fire. I really enjoyed this
You
poem.
want to play a game, Payne? You want to play a game?
I really enjoyed
you
this.
Broke the rules.
I did break the rules. I did. But okay, first off, shout out to everybody in the comments saying boo F, like that wasn't an F. Thank you. I appreciate you. That means a lot.
Let me be clear, because the Grand Griot was coming up. So let's set something straight right now. The challenge was for her to write a poem about her favorite drug.
Love is my favorite drug.
Pull your dictionary out right now. Nowhere in the medical book is love classified
You didn't
as
say
drug.
medical drug. You just said drug. That's all you said.
Love not a drug, Elizabeth. You're making it all poetic and metaphorically. Love ain't a drug. No one goes to the doctor. The doctor says, you got a tumor in your brain. Too much love.
Love is a drug. My question here. Let's play this game real quick. Okay, so when you in love, right, you get that rush of oxytocin. So
you're trying to make sense of nonsense. It's an F. Get out of my class.
Class closed. Whether you
Get
got the F or not,
Get out of my room, Miss Carpenter. Get out of my room.
Anything that's mood or mind altering is a drug.
Mama. You want to go to the principal's office with this bullshit?
Yes, I do.
Love ain't no drug.
Love is a drug.
Yo, now if he specifically
mind altering is a drug. The mind alters your mood.
Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody doing time in prison because they was peddling love.
Yeah, you know what? What about passionate crime? I was so in love with you, I had to kill you.
I don't care about your poet. Why are you still in my room?
All right, I'll leave. Bye.
That was awesome, Elizabeth.
Oh man, that was a great.
Mama, listen, in this school, In this school, we don't do that enabling stuff, okay? We don't say, oh, a 70 is good enough. You tried your best, okay? She
That was
No,
awesome,
failed.
Elizabeth. That was
She
awesome.
failed. That's it. She got an F.
it
She
was
come in here week after week, get A's and B's. She got an F this week.
that's an
That's it.
F.
Let's move on.
A F is a F, man. The teacher has spoken. You know,
Yes,
if he didn't,
Elizabeth,
if he didn't meet the
the
challenge,
definition of a drug is a mood or mind altering substance. Love can be a drug. It can alter your mood or your mind.
is love of a substance. Can somebody put love as a substance in my hand? Is
Yes,
it a tangible
it
substance?
works on your adrenaline.
This is poetic bullshit. I don't want to hear any more of it. Next on the mic,
Who's that?
yeah, let's deal with some reality, all right? Next on the mic is Lexi. Let's go.
Let's bring Lexi on up to the stage. What's going on, Lexi?
Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm great.
Glad to hear that.
I'm about to buckle in right now. I'm trying to see what we gonna hear tonight. I'm buckling in just for safety. Just for safety. You got
You
this
strapping
thing.
up. You saying you strapping up, Black. You strapping up.
I'm just strapping down just for you know what I'm saying, for safety, man. We don't know where this car's about to go. Let's go, Lexi.
Ow, it's that erratic in here. Damn. Well, I hadn't really picked a piece when I first popped in here, and then hearing Elizabeth's challenging piece, I decided that I would go with a little bit of a drugs and a little bit of a loves piece as well. But love isn't the drug here, I promise.
Yeah, I know,
Although,
Lexi. Your poems be about real drugs. Let's go.
although I will say, I'm sure there are plenty of pimps in prison right now that would argue about the whole peddling love getting them locked up thing. Just saying.
You got that.
Touche.
I, you killed us, so I buried you and left you alone so you could die. When you ignored my tears, you taught me that I don't have to listen to you cry. So when your friends ask me if I've heard from you, I give the same rehearsed reply that I was going to ask them if they see you to tell you that I kind of miss my guy. But like a zombie, avoiding afterlife, you won't move on after life's end. And I try to live alone, not missing us. But truth be told, I can't pretend, because if I ever hear anyone disrespect your name, I'll refuse to not defend. I'm the only one you drug down to the void, and now alone I will ascend. But it's been 5 months since I buried you, and still see you in my dreams. I wake up soaking wet with sweat, can hardly mask my screams, and goodbye wasn't permanent, at least that's how this seems. But if I had wanted to talk with the dead, then I'd have tripped out on some deems. Instead, I'm smoking meth just to stay awake at night. But the shadow people visit me, and so I turn off every light. Your scent and darkness both engulf me, and I'm too tired now to fight. I just lay there with your memory, close enough to touch yet out of sight. And when you refused to stay 6 feet below, you moved into my head. I killed you once. You had to go. At least that's what my therapist had said, and I thought I won the battle. It turns out I'm a prisoner of war instead, so I'll I'll put a bullet through your home tonight, so I can rest in peace in bed.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
You know, I'm starting to feel a little redundant comment on your poetry. However, this poem I felt like this poem I felt more of the mesh between the relationship the relationship between drugs and a person, and that whole thing when you get high with the person you fuck, and it's a whole different thing. So I felt all of that, and then I felt like I felt the detox, and like that poem was almost like a shot of heroin. Not that I know what a shot of heroin is like. I'm just making a metaphor. It's time for me. Go ahead, Black.
Oh man, this is The first line, it just reeled me in. Rolling, no. You killed us, so I buried you. You killed us, so I buried you. It had me over here pondering. At first, I'm thinking, well, this is an oxymoron. If you killed us, how can I bury you if I'm already dead? And I'm thinking, and then it drew me to the I don't know if you know this old song by the Eagles. I believe it was the Eagles, Hotel California. And he's talking about this hotel, and he's talking like you don't really catch the metaphor right off, but if you really listen to the song, the history behind the song. He's talking about dope. He's talking about heroin. There's a part in there when he said they stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. So I felt all of that in this poem. The drug addiction. In this case, a metaphor would be, bad relationships, addictive relationships. Those relationships that you can't kick when you know they're bad for you. I've been in that situation a time. And this poem right here really made me think. I thought you did a great job as usual, Lexi. The descriptions are very lucid. You give the listener something to just go on. You paint a picture with your words. And I thought it was phenomenal. Great piece. What's the official name of this piece? If you got a name for it. What is it?
R.I.P.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Dope, Lex.
Lexi, I'm hoping you thinking about getting in this Grand Creole competition. I would like
Definitely. Definitely.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, and I will listen for info.
Definitely. Stick around, especially till after intermission. Do not go nowhere. It's about to be intermission. Do not go nowhere. We're going to release some things, some information. It's going down. All right. Do we have one more before intermission? We got time for one more?
Yeah, we got time for one more.
One more? All right. So who we got next on the list?
Next on the mic is Simba.
Oh, let's bring Simba on up to the stage. What's going on, Simba?
Peace. What's up, brothers?
Peace, King. How you been, man? It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. I ain't hear you in a minute.
I'm surprised y'all remember me, but yeah.
I remember you. I remember you, bro. What you got for the people today?
A little piece I've been working on, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna get right into it.
All right, you got the stage, King.
All right, man. I said, really listen and really pay attention to the things that they teaching in the media and to the things that they're teaching to the people. I mean, is it really for the people? I mean, is you really for the people? What you stand for? What you stand for? What you die for in this war? If you choose to go overseas and fight this Vietnam War, I think I live a Vietnam War in my past life. Like I remember the PTSD flashbacks of flashbangs, counterparts for missing body parts. Got deployed back home and things still the same. Niggas standing on the corner where they bang. Strange fruit still swing from trees and the rain don't wash away the blood-stained leaves. Even to this day in 2023. But anyway, I see that me for the people, I just gotta be me for myself and just find myself. And you too, brother, man, speaking for everybody in my community though. Simba, why you speaking like that? Why I speaking like what? Sometimes you speak white, sometimes you speak like you was born in the 70s. Like, nigga, I just like to speak like that. I just like to speak like that because I look at videos of Malcolm X and Fred Hampton and all the other brothers back in the day when they was speaking like that. And sometimes I speak like my brothers back in Mississippi with the Ebonic type flow because shit, sometimes I just find my roots like that. But sometimes I speak like grandma when she on the phone with them white folks and how she code switch like that. Man, I just like to read and gain knowledge like that. You got to feed your mind or else you will starve. Like, maybe I'm just trying to be the light for my people to find, like, One is darkness. Get home before the street lights come on. Yeah. Get home before the street lights come on. Bloodhounds, they still on my trail. I feel like I'm on the crossroads with a whole lot of lost souls bumping shoulders with Johnny Taylor and Robert Johnson. Looked me dead in my eyes and told me, wake up and be conscious. If you want to be king, you got to master your Lucille. You think you know about the blues and the rhythm, but you still got a lot to learn about you and yourself and your craft for the instrument. You still learn. Peace.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
All right, wow. All right, Simba, let me ask you real quick. What's the official name of this piece?
Nah, that was a freestyle. I ain't gonna lie.
That was because I was gonna ask you because I felt like part of this was written, and then going towards the end, it seemed like you was going off the head. Was that true, or was the whole thing off the head?
The whole thing.
The whole thing. Wow, that's impressive because I didn't catch on until at the end. But that's impressive. This piece was dope, man. It's coming from you to be able to go off the top like that. This is what's in you, man. It's in you. You know, my only constructive critique would be to animate it a little bit more, slow it down in regards to, because it feels like it's bars. It feels like it's bars, but it got the content of spoken word. And if those two things can meet in the line, I think this would be a phenomenal piece, man. If you could just be a little bit more animated, as opposed to trying to keep a restricted cadence or try to follow a beat, be a little bit more free and spit this from your soul. Because I felt this, man. I felt this. Dope piece, man. Payne, what you thought about it?
I was gonna say that it felt like a freestyle only because it just felt like the way it flowed, man. Felt like either you was freestyling or you really had this poem memorized down pat. But I agree with Black, man. The content in the bars is what made it dope. Not to say that bars can't have content, but just to say that you kind of spit it. You kind of spit it with like as if it was a freestyle, but it had content, and I thought that was dope. And the fact that you have that ability, that's like a mutant power in what we do. So man, cultivate that because that ability comes in handy. But I appreciate you coming through and doing that. You know, some people sit down and write for a few hours and don't come up with nothing as dope as what you just did. So I appreciate that.
Facts.
Nah, most definitely. It's always an honor to come up here. Even though I only came up here like one time, but it's my second time. I'm gonna keep coming back up here and sharing with y'all. I'm gonna have some pieces written, but I just got off work, hopped in here. You know what I mean? Just wanted to share something. Most definitely. Thank you for the criticism.
Definitely, King. We appreciate you, bro.
Look in the chat room, Simba.
All right. So now,
Yeah, we're about to go into this intermission. Listen, if you want to spit, you got to put iron in the chat. I know a lot of y'all is divas and superstars. Y'all want to wait till the second half. I used to be like that. I was never a diva or a superstar. I always been humble in this poetry thing. I'm going to keep it a buck. But
he's a
we're going to
funny
take a break.
dude. Funny dude right here, man.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. Black got some announcements.
Yeah, we definitely got some announcements. So y'all stay put for a tad little bit. And we're gonna get into something right now. 1 year ago, the Composition Entertainment embarked on a journey to see who would have the poetic fortitude to endure a competition so complex and detailed that it would run the course of over 14 weeks of fiery competition. A journey
that would emerge from its ashes. The next Grand Griot.
Cause I'm coming for your neck. I got a guillotine pen, and heads will roll. Move out the way before you become one. I'm everywhere. I'm so common. I'm in your ear. I'm chilling in your headspace. You better keep your boots laced. Lyrically, I'm cutting all heads off. I'm already the Grand Griot. I'm just waiting for them to send my belt. That championship belt is already on my wall, like sperms at an orgy. I'm just giving you fair warning, cause I care about your health. Psych! You can die. They gonna be walking past your poetic coffin talking about he did not die peaceful.
Insisted I would not cry in my sleep. The feeling of failing hard and disappointing you, it seems, is much stronger than everything that makes you proud of me. You all know who I am. None of you knows who is me. If you were not here, I would have followed my dreams, left the office life behind and toured the world in the spring. I would have tried some mushrooms or even switched religions, explored my sexuality with no rhyme or reason. I didn't want you to be proud of me. I hate me. The success you see is everything inside that ain't me. You see me as your man. I see everything that I can't be. Everybody loves me. I doubt any of you would want me if you knew that I hated the prayers when we say grace. That I wish you did not anoint me like I was Christ. That I hated being a husband, married Jane for my face. That all I ever wanted for this world was to serenade.
I hopped out the hot box ready to shoot everybody with a vest first. Take notes. My confessions a melatonin massacre. Pouring peroxide on punchline, punctured bodies, letting live leaves and sizzling shakes. These niggas dead, that's what the riddle said. I give these niggas hypertensions, palpitations, got them breathing like hecklers. Honey, dip your words in my poison. Welcome to my war talk, don't kamikaze just yet. Your shallow place of refuge isn't a place for me to fish. Booty hole water, drip, drip, ain't nothing infamous about lyricists. You got them pickpocket bars, niggas wanna play ring around the rosy in a circle full of posers and rap rattlesnakes. You try to mix that hard, but you ain't got the connections for these dots on eyes, and it hurts to put bullet holes through your frailty, delicacies between the lines of your bulletproof cathedral. Geronimo be your battle cry after your vertebrae riddled with verbal agony. Swordplay with Shinobi ended at haikus causing overdoses. Pus and pussy eruptions. My pen perking, wordplay Ben Gay slipping past my teeth, a synonym for pain. Slit throat on acid, syntax sentences of seizures. Your sedative, death and impact.
Slamming be the pyramid scheme that I keep falling for. It's left me broken than what I was before. And maybe I'm a phoenix because I keep killing myself expecting to be compensated for meeting misery. Am I doing it wrong? Hooked to the format, advertising for votes. Am I a shameless plug? Or is life the real scam that left me on the men's of unstitching a mental scene? I can't be the only one that hasn't been seen stage set. This is my reality scene, where I have a choice to either talk to my demons or face what's been making me numb. These last 48 hours just makes me want to leave a tape, mark it as the next 48. And in the next 24, I've been eyes focused on the ceiling. Healing seems to be straight from the public eyes when money is aligned. I guess I'm in therapy. This is the part where I open up like a trauma kit. Pass the bandages, get the trauma shares, or these wounds will split. Dressing with a smile to avoid the first aid of attention. Leaking through these gauzes, do I have your attention now? Waiting for the part where y'all snap, wait, that can't be right. I'm waiting for the part where I snap with metaphors, similes, or alliteration, and everything goes numb. This is the part they forgot, that I'm in a partnership with morbid shit, that I treat these like an open mic, that same metaphors off the brain like if I had a trigger, it'd be similar to a warning. If I stayed a trigger in the beginning, would the punchlines be warming? As opposed to my morbid morning and mourning fathers of grief, I need more receive. This is the part where I hope to keep you all invested as I bank in on cash with death, being stamped for approval with no real value for myself, just bad credit.
Hey, little brown bear. Little brown teddy bear. I be seeing your little ugly ass everywhere. Seeing you in hats or with heart-shaped bellies and bow ties. Even little suits or boots got you looking kind of fly. But you know what? I ain't never really liked you, teddy bear. Just being honest. It's something about the optics. How I always see you when the death of brown boys and girls at the top. I be seeing you everywhere. I saw you on my way to work, on my way to the mall shopping, on the curb by the handicap park, and taking my kids to the park and going to the supermarket. brown bear. You know I hate you, brown bear. I hate you, teddy bear. Cause it seems like you're always here. Like you always near. Like you wash your paws in black mother's tears. I fucking hate you. You and your other goons. Tandem with candles and heart-shaped balloons. Empty bottles of vodka and cognac at the crossroads, but it would be crazy to wish on a wishbone just to have one of those little girls or boys back.
Black man is a societal foot race, but my footsteps are measured, yet my ancestral blood boils because I'm aware that these are the Hunger Games. No, I'm not whistling, but the prize may not be worth my weight in gold or the price of tea in China. My skin dipped in melanin, bronze bomber, arms bigger, legs stronger. I am greatness, yet they asked me if I wanted my 40 acres after using me as a mule, and I'm supposed to accept that as reparations as if it was cool, like my ancestors weren't buried alive, like my ancestors didn't swallow parts of the Atlantic while they were swallowing their pride, as if pride isn't one of the 7 deadly sins. Yet many men wish death upon me, but I'm a glutton for punishment. I envy those for lust for my destruction. You will feel my wrath as I smooth throw right past you greedy sloths. I am the fourth horseman, and there are no shoes big enough for me to not feel, but I feel as if my handicap is laughable. They didn't ask if Kunta wanted it to be like with his shoes on the other foot, so don't ask me to lace these Adidas up for Adolf Dassler, former Nazi founder of Bell Footwear. In the hood, we earned the war 3 stripes for the bullshit, but the war was a pullover and we were the pushovers. Jesse Owens wore those slave shoes and demolished the competition, and the black people bought those Adidas and made that off a couple of millions. Look it up.
I see you, black man. Black, battered and bruised from a mother's lack of support, lack of appreciation, lack of love. Dehydrated from emotions you were conditioned to suck up, repressing your need to be held for the appearance of manliness, repressing your sweet kisses and tender touch for your offspring, scarred by women who never really saw you, merely blinded by money, status, and security. The stereotypical attributes of what a real man is was created by women who don't desire a man to lead, supreme in their own toxic masculinity. But this poem is for every brother that works a job he hates, to answer his call of duty, only to find solace in video games, an alternate reality where he takes his rightful place as God. See, white collars, unlike nooses, weren't created with black necks in mind, so we're changing them black. More than the struggles engorged by systemic oppression, cutting the cord wrapped around the nape of blackness kind, suffocating our respect for you, birthing a new way of seeing you, finally acknowledging the God that resides within you. The power your stride exudes catches the eye of everyone you pass by, viewed as sex symbols, only to be reviewed in black bags, wearing diamonds and gold, resembling the riches that was stolen, bronze skin beaming the light of the world from your ebony eyes. Black man, you are divine. The woolly locks they tread are merely follicles, radiating with spiritual antennas to higher consciousness.
You ever look into the eyes of a man marinated in madness? Constantly hearing that fat lady sing feels like I'm serenaded by sadness. It's real. Imagine a letter that reads, love, you're down. And that's all I can afford to leave in my will. So now can you see why I hear the whispers of the evil forces forcing me to reach for the still or just instill the empty hand of a beggar reaching just to steal, trapped in them tenements where it's imminent to keep your ignorant ass indigent, impoverished or imprisoned, especially if I'm a darky in the eyes of the oligarchy, the hierarchy that hardly hires us, obviously. Look at the money Bernie made off middle class Americans getting laid off. Look at how life is so hard at times. How these hard times got me thinking about serving hard at times, but I can't. Cause at the same time, I'm too afraid I might get caught slipping that one time. Get locked up by one time, then sent upstate to serve what? Hard time. What? You think you're gonna have a time of your life? In prison, doing time, serving life. Let one moment in time leave you frozen in time. Or maybe
Maybe you could push a couple nicks and dimes and get out the game real quick, just in the nick of time. But as soon as you start to shine, nigga, even time will start snitching. Hell, keep flexing with that Rolex, nigga. Time will tell.
Now, the competition that took Clubhouse by storm returns. Back with new prompts and new challenges. Do you have the poetic endurance in order to emerge as the next Grand Griot? Auditions began December 30th through January 13th here in the House of Spoken Soul Sessions. We will select 27 poets to embark on this journey. Who will earn the cash prize and the Grand Griot title? Only iron sharpeth iron.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
My pen bleeds for this, hemorrhaging with ink that bubbles with heat like lava, that burn these pages and singes bones with metaphors down to the very marrow, until it lies in your subconscious so that when you do spit, your saliva hold remnants of my sentiment. I'm like an amazing muse. Don't confuse this with just mere words spoken, because I take this spoken word serious and I treat this gift with the delicacy it deserves. That's why my hand trembles when I write these words, for fear that I may resurrect new civilizations with my sentence structure, that I may resurrect the dead minds in these living shells that sell their morale for monetary gain. My pen bleeds for them, and my poem speaks for them. Those whose voices are silenced due to the plague of complacency. Those who are content in their strayed ways because society has convinced them that their worth lies on ball courts and stages. But my pages free them with the freedom to aspire to higher heights. This is why I write, to uncover the plights and schemes of these crooked politicians and their constituents who fiend to see us fail, whose ardent desire is to see us behind bars and cells, whether it's Attica or the back of project stairwells. They want us confined. I slam for them, so fuck the judges, audience, and applause. And I'm appalled that these rappers hold the biggest platforms, but they perform for platinum, Gucci, and Audemars, that they're injecting these vain looks and these empty hooks in our youth, 16 bars at a time. They got them in skinny jeans, fucked up in a junkie lean from 14 to 40, and they don't know whether they're going or coming, and they're dumbing down these verses. They got our babies running down these hearses, dying to get in, dying to fit in like fat feet and stilettos, and they go aping bananas over Ye J and Wheezy, believing these rap stars who push hot cars hold the keys to success, and they invest countless hours of the day trying to mimic what they do, wear, and say. But little they know that I got the antidote to this disease that got our youth in dis-ease about who they are. Their identity is a mystery, confused and conflicted with who's the hottest MC spitting in the game right now. But don't compare them to me, because if they're spit, I'm phlegm, thick and rich with this gift of wordplay. I'm Mr. Smith of these words, say that's a wordsmith for those who can't catch the theme. I eat, breathe, and fiend poetry. I scratch, itch, and dream poetry. My pros go way beyond Pro Tools and booths. I spit this shit on crack corner curbs and stoops. It's just the truth.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
I'm Billy Badass on a notepad. Scribble your death note. Murder, he wrote. What I emote breeds hope. Life's a bitch, so we eloped. Consummated the day I made it, when fuck the world was already stated clearly. I hate it. The most celebrated gets B-rated, no D-rated. Get the F out of here. Class is in session. They kiss ass, then call random trash a blessing. Question: Do the best need testing? If not, then jot the plot. How many poems you got? How many stages you hit? And what's the fee for your poetry? None of the matter. Because I'm done with the chatter. You in position to give options supported by minions and fucked up opinions, but that ain't what your resume say. Nerve of them. Even in they city, niggas never heard of them. But remain judgmental about your pencil. That's why poetry remains in limbo. Raise the bar, they limbo. Mince words, blow smoke, pain, never on that type of timing. I'm not sure if pressure bust pipes, but I know it forged diamonds. We carve creativity with iron, charged ions, fused with dope poets we keep our eye on. Everybody not nice. Everybody can't recite. Everybody can't write. Am I right? All right. So why the gaslight? The hype forced followers from dead pens. What an undertaking when lovers of our art start faking, snaking, got black about to turn Jamaican. What go on in the water? When I scribble, that's like Iverson's dribble. My shot, ripple, chest burn. You want the smoke? Big worm. No worry. Don't worry about my back. I run with a pack of pachyderms. Poetry, my main concern. I'm no politician on a mission to gain fans, but spoken word is in position. That's the game plan. 4 dope poems don't make you a made man. Especially when 2 of them sound exactly the same, man. Like when you or your man spit and sound like the same man. Damn, shit. How can they witness great only to reiterate hate? Wait. How will they rate your poeticals when the people you mostly poet to be poets too? Wow. We got copycat guys who come think we dumb with plagiarized lies. I might owe rent, but I pay attention. See the tension? Oh, you ain't tense, son. So what's the intention? We be poets. The art is not apart from the heart. It's part of the heart. I said we be poets. The art is not apart from the heart. It's part of the heart. We be poets. The light in the dark. You'll be better when you get that. It should matter when you spit that. You'll be legends when you get that. I said we be poets. The light in the dark. You'll be better when you get that. It should matter when you spit that. You'll be legends when you get that. Yeah. That was written in pain.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
My Negro. Poeticals, my nigga. That's the t-shirt, nigga. Put it on the merch list, man. Throw it on the merch list, man. Poeticals, we up out here, man. We got work to do. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The official trailer for the next Grand Griot. I hope you guys are ready.
Before you do that double Dutch bop, thinking you gonna jump in, a few things you need to know off rip. If you decide to get in this competition, we're gonna need you for 14 Saturdays. 14 Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you're gonna need to be right here. That's the requirement. That's the minimum requirement. 14 Saturdays. This shit is poetry boot camp. And one person and one person only emerges. In case you want to know, the prize is $500 cash, but who cares about that?
Nobody cares about that.
Nobody cares about the $500. You get that anywhere. And the Grand Griot title.
That's
the Grand Griot Championship.
Y'all seen Brother Habib with it in his hands, raising it in the air.
You also get a feature from P Black on Spoken Soul Sessions, and you got carte blanche on how many mics. That means when you come here, you don't even got to type iron in the chat. You the Grand Griot. You come here, you get on the mic whenever you want. But we'll be talking about that as the weeks to come. We just want to let y'all know it's Grand Griot season. Get them swords ready.
Yeah, get your swords ready, man. Get the sharpening stones out. and start, you know what I'm saying? Sharpening your pen. We've been doing this for the last whole year. The current Grand Griot, he's coming up on a year of being the Grand Griot. And it's that time now. So you know, if you want to get in this competition, like my brother Payne said, you're gonna have to have that commitment of 14 Saturdays, because there will be no excuses. If you can't show up, it's nothing personal. Everybody get the same fair shake. If you can't show up, you just got eliminated. So, you know, make sure that you can reserve your schedule where, you know, you don't want to get to the final four and be like, yo, I can't make it, and get eliminated. So procure, you know, your schedule. You know what I'm saying? Clear that schedule. Auditions will start. It will commence on December 30th, right here as Iron Sharpeth Iron. We're gonna be taking 27 poets, 27, and you know, y'all know the rest once the 27 are selected. But we'll
Me
be
and
going
Black
through.
also gonna do some fishing. We're
That's
gonna
right.
go around the clubhouse.
That's right.
We're gonna be popping up in rooms.
Yep.
And we also got some people in the real world. We got some people in these poetry streets that's
Indeed.
interested in this competition. So
Indeed.
it ain't gonna be like last year. It's not gonna be all, you know what I'm saying, your neighbors and all that. It's gonna be some people you never heard before. And like I said, this ain't for the weak. This ain't for the weak at heart. And if you sensitive about your shit, this ain't the competition for you.
Definitely not the competition for you. If you sensitive and you know, you really, you know, emotional about your work and how people view your work, this is not the competition for you. But if you're strong-minded, you're an aspiring artist, you think you got what it takes. You know, last year competition, you had poets that wasn't that really famous around the app that got famous on the app. You know, when people got a chance to really hear them as they, you know, went from week to week with these challenges. You know, you got to put your mind to it. You know, it's definitely, you know, it's draining. You know, to be able to.
Grueling.
It's grueling.
By week 8, you'll hate me in Black.
Yeah, you hate us. But if you reign
I don't know
superior,
if it took that long last year. I don't know if
it probably was a little bit earlier than that. You know what I'm saying? But they endured though. They had the fortitude. They had the poetic fortitude to get it to get to the end. And I think the poets that made it to the end, the Iron Scribes, you know, all of the Iron Scribes, that the final 12 that made it into the actual competition, you know, I think they took something from it. I think that they definitely, you know, gained some form of skill, definitely gained pieces that they probably wouldn't have had without the prompts that we gave them. So it was a lot of benefit, you know, and I know certain poets that was in the Iron Scribe, you know, who went out and performed pieces that they wrote for the Grand Griot competition and got actual bread for it. So, you know, this is definitely a competition, but it's still about community. It's still about community. And in the light of community, you know, we want to be able to create a space where we can bring all of us like-minded people together and really just love on each other off the strength of the love of poetry. You know, we all love the same thing. Like my brother Payne always say, we ain't gotta love each other, but we all love the same thing. And in that, we should have some form of allegiance to one another, some form of community. So that's what we want to do, man. For 14 weeks, we're gonna have these competitions. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be an amazing trip. And we inviting all you guys to come out. We're gonna be getting more details out as the weeks go by. But December 30th is only 2 weeks away. So definitely get ready. And get ready for those auditions. Like Payne said, we're going to be fishing around. We're going to be going to some of these other rooms. And we'll be listening for auditions there as well. So just stay tuned. That's the first official trailer. All right, Payne. With all that business out of the way, are we ready to get back to business? This business? We ready to stand on business?
Yeah, we ready. No, bro, listen. I don't want to hear nobody say that ever. I hate that.
We already
T.I.
said
son
that
fucked it up. T.I. son fucked
he
it up.
destroyed it. He destroyed
Yeah,
that.
man. I don't want to hear that no more.
Yo, bro, did you see the latest video where he went in the car and got the book bag, bro? Like he was about to pop something? Like he was about to pop something?
God.
Nigga, you T.I. son. That nigga know who you is.
Oh my God. He never been in the streets a day in his life.
Not
Yo.
one day,
Never
not 1
been in the
second.
streets.
That's 1 second. That silver spoon is attached to
Never
to
been
the
in
roof
the
of his mouth.
He want to be a gangster so bad,
So
man.
bad, man.
What Jay said, Hove did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that. Imagine your pops, all the dope and cocaine and drugs his pops sold, all the gun charges his pops took, so you can live in a mansion
Facts.
and you want to be a thug.
Yo, you remember that movie Sleepers? Remember that movie Sleepers when about them 4 boys in Hell's Kitchen? They went to jail,
Yeah.
and the pops was like, "Yo, he got mad. He threw the plate, and was like, "Yo, he shouldn't have to go to jail. I did enough time for everyone in his family. Nigga did it for you already, but y'all made it. What you trying to get to, you already got, man. What you trying to get to the life of luxury from the gutter. You trying to get it out the mud, nigga. You got it already.
Yeah, like people grind to get out the hood. You never was in it.
Facts. You grinding to get in the hood. Like you want to be in the hood. You want to stand on business. You sound like a damn fool, man. You sit your high yellow ass down, man.
His pops is mad articulate. T.I. is real articulate when he talks. He's real intelligent. And his son sound like a damn
like
fool.
a damn fool. Like a damn fool. Your pops is give you the proper example of how he want to talk. He didn't come in the game talking like that. He evolved. He evolved. Tip, you didn't know what that nigga was saying in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning of his shit, you didn't know what he was saying. But he evolved into that, you know, expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? He evolved into that. And now here you go, want to go back. Take us back 15 years. Man, come on, man. We ain't doing it, man.
Man, listen, man. Before we get to this next poet, I want y'all to know we doing How Many Mics tomorrow. We're doing that new Nicki Minaj album. It's going to be a live listen. Please come through, man, because it's going to be the last How Many Mics of 2023. So please come through, man. Go have a good time.
Definitely.
All right, Black, before I tell you who's next on the mic, I got one question for you.
Okay. What's that question?
Where Brooklyn at?
Where's Brooklyn at? I know who this is. This is J. Nicole. Bring on up to the stage. Let's go. What's going on, Jay?
She'll see my invitation. She in Brooklyn. She might be rolling up.
Let me send one. Oh, there she go. There she go. There she go. There she go.
Here. She finished.
That Brooklyn bullshit
Right,
we
Nicole,
on.
you finished that. You put the finishing touches on that L. You ready?
I'm ready. How you doing?
I'm good, Queen. How you been?
I'm good, yo. I just been under the weather and all that, but I missed y'all, and then I had technical difficulties and shit. But happy to be here with y'all and all this energy tonight. And when sister did the first call, what's her name? Is Carpenter?
Yeah, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, can I shout you out? Yo, that shit, sis. You inspired me to write some shit tonight. Yeah, you did your thing. You inspired me to write some shit tonight. All y'all do, but she really inspired me. So, just a quick question: do you want to hear some like lovey-dovey shit or some freaky shit?
Well,
I'm with the freaky
you
shit.
know,
Don't
like that's
nothing.
like
I like the freaky shit.
The freaky shit it is.
I like that. I like that Brooklyn hallway talk. Let's go.
Oh shit! Hey, bet. bet. Be 1 second. Okay, this piece is called La Vie en Rose. Yo, picture this. I'm home alone, sipping a little Moscato, blowing a little exotic spliff, reading that last text you sent. It's rather enticing. I'm slightly intrigued. I kind of want to see if you can back up all that shit you was popping. Either way, I'm thinking about making you a witness. Yeah, love, you about to get this. I've really been seriously considering a twa with you. It's just been me and her for a little while, and I've been peeping you and getting turned on by your deep voice, broad shoulders playing me close, your intoxicating cologne seducing me, mixed with your swag, and all that slick shit you've been kicking. So I'm with it. As long as you don't mind the addition, that'll make us three instead of two. I got so many freaky things I want to show you. Yes, love. It'll be total bliss. Me, you, and my friend Rose. I want you to watch me lose control. I'll start the seduction off slow. Sensual kisses, chemistry mix, lust infused. Make you understand just how bad I want you. My tongue down your throat. I'm reaching my hand under your shirt. I've been wanting to reach out and touch you for a long time. Firm, barrel chest and tatted. You're sexy as fuck, love. You bring out the savage. And there's only one way to find out if you're ready. So sit back and follow my instructions. I'll sit right across from you. Slowly pull off my blouse while my thighs part slowly. Pull my thong to the side. Stop. Don't touch my love button yet. Rose wants to show you how she gets me wet. But this is group activity, so place her right on top of my clit. Lose your other hand to caress my tits. Your hands exploring every inch of me, discovering weak spots. Your touches ignite fires that were smoldering. And I'm rubbing your love muscle through your boxer briefs. It's bulging. I knew you was holding. Now you're gonna make me come if you keep caressing me and positioning roles and over my different pleasure points I didn't know existed. We should probably switch positions because you fingering me while Rose is teasing me and that raspberry leaf tea really got me leaking. You and Rose got me shaking nonstop. Got my sweetness spilling. I need a fucking mop. You got me overdosing and getting high off of you. Nipples rock hard, right leg shaking, your tongue dancing with mine every time my body shakes and convulses. And I'm coming all over Rose. Don't play shy now. You could rip off the roughness of my clothes. Then stick your tongue on my clit. Go ahead and feast it. Beast it. I want you to fuck me till it hurts a little. Hold me firmly by my waist and make it slippery. Time to put that big D in the middle. Rose can still play with us too. I hold her on my clit. Squeeze my muscle on that dick. Let that demon out. Fuck any inhibitions. I just want to fuck the shit out of you in multiple positions. Stick that dick in deeper. Legs on your shoulders now. Hold my waist and take control. Sex wetter than ocean floors. Get it, love. Go ape in it. Sex session so dope we should have taped it. I love how you put Rose on the top of my clit and put your whole face in it. Damn. I love how you taste it. Go deep in it. You're going to make me squirt the way you're putting in that work. My desire for you fiendish. On my knees, eager to reciprocate. I'm going to kiss the tip of it. Lick it. Place feather kisses all over that dick. Deep throat it. I feel you want to release it, but just hold it. Your hand on the back of my neck while I'm giving you neck. I'm going to make it sloppy. It's only fair you got me slippery. I'm getting wetter the harder you get. Your magic stick break. The more I suck it, won't stop until I get enough of it. I want to know if you moan or if you growl when you lose control. Or do your toes curl? I promise, love, I will snatch your soul. Me and my friend Rose. That's it.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Let you talk.
Let me talk.
Go ahead,
Let
bro.
me talk.
Go
Let
ahead,
me
bro. You
talk.
got it.
J. Nicole, I'm taking you out of the.
I'm scared.
I'm taking you out of the friend zone. You're officially out of the friend zone. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you different now. I'm looking at you different. You got fingers and the rolls
The
involved.
rose.
I want to
Yeah.
get to know you, J. Nicole.
uh,
This
it's all.
poem did everything. You know what, J. Nicole? I'm gonna tell you what. I don't be expecting this from you, okay? When I think of you, I think of, you know what I mean? I'm not thinking of this, but I gotta tell you, okay? I'm gonna buy a rose.
Oh shit. Listen, that coming from you, that's that's top tier.
Yeah, Jay. Listen, J. Nicole, listen. This is something else I noticed about you. It's like the third time I noticed. When you do other poems, you be in your cool bag, you be on your, you know what I'm saying? But when you do this shit, you really go in, you get involved. I'm
I noticed
looking
that too.
at you different. I won't be calling you sis no more. Cause that's not cool. That's not cool. You did a great thing just now, J. Nicole. You did a great thing. And tonight, later on, if parts of your anatomy is itching, know that I'm thinking about you.
No doubt.
All right. Now we got that all out the way. Oh man, yeah, this was it right here. This poem right here was erotic at its finest. You know, you took your time with this joint. It was sexy, it was raunchy, it was, you know, you had some lines in this shit right here. You had the truss with the rose, you know what I'm saying, with the
Oh yeah.
rose. That's crazy. That's crazy. Very creative.
J. Nicole's a
very,
freak.
very
J.
creative.
Nicole
You got
is
this
a
dude
freak.
on your scent
Secrets out.
now. You got him on your scent. You got him on your scent now, man. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but but you know, oh man, this was dope though. This was dope. I love the way you delivered it. It was sexy. You kept the same, you know, vibe throughout the whole piece, and you didn't rush it. It was dope, man. You did your thing, Queen.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it always.
Most definite, sis. Oh man, babe, you funny, man. You a trip, man. Like she's out the friend zone. All right, all right, all right, bro. Who we got next on this list, man? Oh yeah, and I caught that. I caught that line too, Payne. In your poem after intermission. You know what I'm saying? Like when black talking Jamaican, wagwa do we wata. I caught that nigga. Pretty clever there, kid. Pretty clever. Pretty clever. All right, bro. Who we got next to the mic, man?
Next on the mic, J. Nicole fucked my glasses off my face. My fault. Gee, I need to come outside. All right. The next person on the mic is Taja. You know,
Oh.
Taja, you know, now we about to calm down. You know, Taja don't play all that. Clean up that mess. You clean it up.
Let's break Taj on the
Where's the spray?
Where's the spray? Where's the spray? What's going on, Taja?
Nothing much, chilling, cooling.
Cooling. It's about to go down when she be talking about, oh, she chilling, she cooling. It's
I
about to
don't know
go
why
down.
you be saying that.
It's about to go down, man. It's about to be an onslaught. Let's go. The stage is yours, Queen. What you got
All right,
for the
hold
people?
on. I believe we got a challenge.
Challenge? Challenge? We got a challenge? Okay.
Taja, did you come
Yeah,
prepared with your challenge?
of course I did.
All right, Taja got challenged
What's up?
to write a poem.
You a mess, man.
I'm a mess now after J. Nicole poem. All right.
Come on, man. Let's go. Let's get
All right,
into
all right,
it.
all right.
I don't
All
want to
right,
hear
do
that.
your thing, do your thing. We'll talk about it after. Do your thing.
All right. Dear journal, her seductive mannerisms leave imprints like dimples. This attraction distracts me from handling my business. Skin glittering like crystals. See, we go back like four flats. My woody, submerged baptism, broken into smaller pieces. Feeling split gauze with these feelings. Our limerence, common sense escaping inhales, exhaling, influencing my naivete temporarily, altering brain chemistry. What's in a name? Remaining lipstick, kiss prints neglected, promises she dealt. I felt it. Devotion rubbed in like lotion, knowing I'm the anxious in this attachment. Extended hands, breaking down verbal clusters, memory, reenactment, encouraging distraction with my poetic inflection, compound sentence connection, advise discretion when entering heart chambers, package happiness, jealousy, green eyed, pungent fragrance residuals in my clothes, dilating pupils, fogging my judgment, misreading information, broken vows, separating like wet pages, capitalized wows, realizing wants are never needed, and warnings are never heeded. Addiction wearing codependency like a pendant, cause I'm greedy, and it's the only way I can prevent my layad from ever dipping. Poem.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Yonder Mongo.
All right.
So
And yeah, I need some context.
I told Taja to anamorphosize marijuana. Taja, spit that one more time, please.
Okay. Dear journal, her seductive mannerisms leave imprints like dimples. This attraction distracts me from handling my business. Skin grin like crystals. We go back like four flats. My woody submerged baptism. Broken into smaller pieces, filling splint gulls. With these feelings, our limerence. Common sense escaping inhales, exhaling. Influencing my naivete temporarily. Altering brain chemistry. What's in a name? Remaining lipstick, kiss prints, neglected promises she felt I dealt it. Devotion rubbed in like lotion, knowing I'm the anxious in this attachment. Extended hands, breaking down verbal clusters, memory reenactment, encouraging direction with poetic inflection, compound sentences, connection. Advise discretion when entering heart chambers. Package happiness, jealousy, green eyed, pungent fragrance residuals in my clothes, dilating pupils, fogging my judgment, misreading information, broken vows separating like wet pages, capitalizing wows, realizing wants are never needed, and warnings are never heeded. Addiction wearing codependency like a pendant, cause I'm greedy, and it's the only way I can prevent my layad from ever leaving.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so the challenge was to anthropomorphize marijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now hearing it under that context, because the first time you spit it, I was like, all right, I'm trying to catch the parallel. And I want to know what you're talking about. You know, I hear the weed smoke, but I'm not imagining the weed with arms and legs and being a tangible thing that's conversing with people, talking with people, interacting and engaging with people. Hearing it the second time, it blew my mind. This was dope. The parallel you made with the anthropomorphization of the weed, you know, interacting the green eyes, all of the different descriptions, the engagements, the encounters, you know, I thought this was profound. Hearing it in context. I want to know what she got as a passing grade or not. Did she pass or fail? This was epic.
Man, I love this. I really loved your delivery of this more so the second time. I thought you took your time with it more, and it felt, you were more in it the second time to me. But I love this, man. I love this. I knew that this is what you was gonna do with this.
I
I was
felt
really
like
just more.
when you
I was
gave it,
more. I was more so looking forward to hearing it than wondering if you was gonna meet the challenge or not. This was an A for me. I love this poem. I would love to read this poem. And Taj, I'm gonna make an exception for you, man. I know I had said one more challenges, but I got a challenge for you, and I'm gonna share it in public.
Okay. It better not be nothing crazy, man.
Nah,
Don't.
this is simple. This is simple. Next week, I want you to come here with a 3-minute poem.
I knew you was gonna do that one day. I ain't even surprised.
Challenge.
I ain't even surprised, but I got
Yeah.
you.
All right then. All right then. All right. So yeah, Taja, I enjoyed that, and I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing that. And yeah, that's an A all day.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. Yeah, bro, man. I see you changing the world one poem at a time, my brother.
Yeah, I'm trying to give back to poetry because poetry gave me so much.
Facts. 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 Oh man. It feels good, man. It feels good, man. The official trailer, the Grand Grill dropped today, man. Feel like that old feeling. You know that old feeling we used to feel back, when we
Feel
saw
like a
the
J. Nicole poem.
chill. you still over the remnants of that high, man. You done gave this man volumes in the spank bank, J. Nicole. I hope you know that, man. I hope you know that. Oh man. All right, who we got next on the mic, bro?
I'm on Amazon looking at roses. All right, next on the mic. Next day delivery. Next on the mic. Oh man. You know what? I know you've been busy with doing the trailer and all that Grand Grill this week, bro. But I gotta ask you, did you pay the mic insurance?
I did pay the mic insurance. I'm the
Okay,
responsible
so
one
we
out of
good.
the
We
group.
good.
We good,
We
man.
good.
We
We
good.
good. All right, next on the mic is that beast.
Let's go,
Brother
Kimbrella.
Vanilla.
Let's get it. Hey, Kimbrella.
Peace. What's up, y'all?
What's good with you, Queen? What's good with you?
I'm good, yo. I'm cracking up at Paid. I can't with him. Not on Amazon for the
Yeah, he's on
rose.
he's on
I'm
Amazon too. I heard the click there. He added that shit to his cart. You know the click that makes you add to your cart.
But no, shout out to y'all. I want to tell y'all that the pieces both of y'all did it. Intermission, fire. Fire
Appreciate you,
pieces.
Queen.
So
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to everybody, that came in before. I definitely got to catch the replay because I came in on the tail end, but I'm here, and just enjoying the platform.
This is my favorite part of the show because you're about to inspire me in some form of way. Like nobody raised their hairs on my arms. You know what I'm saying? Like Kimbrella with the sentiment.
Oh,
So I'm ready. I'm locked in. The stage is yours, Queen.
I thought he was gonna say on his head. I'm
Yeah,
about to be like,
I'm ahead of you. I'm ahead of you. I curved your little, you know what I'm saying? I curved it. You know what I'm saying? I was going to set you up with that one. I knew you were going to say that's why I said my arm, nigga.
all right. I'm ready when y'all ready.
All right, we ready,
be
Queen.
ready. We ready.
All right. Tonight, it's pouring. Precipitation is falling frantically from this universal ceiling, summoning my emotions to follow suit. And my heart, it's stripping down to the bare naked root, nude, exposing all its rhythm and blues without a care of who hears or sees its release. See, I just want to be free. Free from this world spinning me into positions of a caregiver for everyone else except myself. So please, just let me put this record on and play my song just for me. See, I want to hear the crackling of its spin, engaging me in the anticipation of the first instrument and chord as they stir the echoes of my soul. And I implode. These lyrics are lending me a space to laurel in the urgency of this malignant therapy while the rain mimics the sonics of an applause. Just let me pause. Allow me to be swept away by the sultry serenade of Sade and solitude's arms. Because this internal war, it's ringing all of my alarms and right here
Right now, at this exact time, the onset of this remedy running through me, the melody exhales gently upon the nape of my neck, and I lose myself and gain respect for this moment in this moment, knowing that the music will find me. Then climb me with Nancy Wilson and Ella Fitzgerald scats and staccato while unzipping me in its instrumental blend. My mind is flexible, yet weighted in the bend as life. It has stretched and pulled its limbs beyond the norm, shifting me into the eye of my storm. So this needle on skin rotation can become my escape away from the cold trains of thought into cold trains of love supreme. Now, spin, baby, spin. Send those vulnerable verses to voyage these vinyl streets as I swirl, sniff, sip, and slide this mahogany onto my palate, allowing peace to come easy and offer its company to stay a while, partaking in its embrace. Allow me to wear this ambiance all over my face. Make me over. Replenish me, restore me. As this flirtatious breeze cruises the curves of my shoulders, as if a kiss was blown upon my soul through this cracked window, just so my pores can taste this freedom that I'm owning and I'm zoning. As this song, it carries me through, under and over. My eyes close and I travel this globe through notes and tones that woo me. And I sway, watching the needle acquiesce to the aphrodisiac of spinning flesh, and I am the voyeur. Diving deep into the ocean of emotions, opening the day's oysters and collecting the pearls to string them around my now, where a muse is on the prowl and is closing in, calling me deeper into the saxophone's baritone bass while my entire world exhales right before my face. Play my song and allow everything that I feel to spill until it gives me chills, because I yearn to be moved and I desire to submit to this fusion, because all day I've been consumed in the thought of losing myself in the hues and currents of music. In peace.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me talk. Let me talk. This shit right here, man. Oh, man. Music. One of my favorite pieces from the First Lady of the Compo is Music Equals Heron. And this piece right here, this piece right here was, oh man, it was like I was in the house of the sentiment of this poem and just loving every second. I'm talking about pure bliss. To resonate with the way I feel about music. Music is powerful. Music is powerful. And this poem was so descriptive. So descriptive. You know, I mean, the parallels, the way you, the metaphors. I mean, this was just beautiful. It was like a love affair. And all of when the part when you was like, when the record spin and then I just sway. Like I could see it. I could see you getting lost into the sound. This was like a novel. It was like I was reading a novel. And this was epic, man. This was epic, Kimbrella. This was epic. And I'm not bullshitting. This was epic.
Thank you so much.
Wow, man. You never cease to amaze me. the way you write, the descriptive way that you write is like is incomparable. It's incomparable. The way you take a theme and you just thoroughly exhaust it. You thoroughly exhaust it. Like without a shadow of a doubt, you felt every essence of music in this piece. And
Indeed.
this was a treat for me. I appreciate it, Queen. This was beautiful. Pain, what you thought about it?
You know, Kimbrella, when the person before you talks 15 minutes on the poem, it becomes a craft trying to find something else that they didn't already say. That's the true skill. Going behind Poetic Black, that's the true skill.
Preparing you, guy. I'm
Trying
preparing
to
you for
find
big
something to
things.
say.
Big things.
I'm gonna do my best though. You have it's like you have a thing for detail. It's just like and I call you a poet's poet because the naked ear might listen to you and say you're dope because you are. But if you're a poet, if you write, there's little things you do that only an artist or a writer could be like, oh, I caught that. It's the way it has everything to do with you know how to pace the poem. You know when it's time to build up and you know how to dance with that energy. This poem, I agree with Black. This poem was epic and it was like a novel. And the music and this poem has no music, right? But you find yourself getting caught up in a melody that you're kind of creating with words, and that is fucking dope. Um
Damn. Thank you. Wow.
Kimbrella, man, in writing in any art form, they got something that's called a master class. And I put you in that because you inspire, you're also inspiring, and your poetry is like it's something like when they say, "Oh, your favorite poet's favorite poet." That's you to me.
Oh man. Thank you. Thank you
Definitely.
so very much. Like the feedback that y'all gave me, it means everything because that's like all those feelings that y'all just said, like those are all the elements I took to create this. So to have that hearing that on the receiving end, like that lets me know I did my job and that is man, that means more than I could ever express. So thank y'all so very, very much.
Most definite, Queen. What's the official name of this piece?
Lost in Music.
Lost in Music. Lost in Music. Yeah, this was epic. This was epic. This was
Thank you
epic.
so much.
Oh man, this is always my highlight of my other show when my favorites come on up to the stage, man. When the favorites come on up to the stage, I perk up a little bit. All right, Paint. Who we got next on the mic, man?
I want y'all to know I'm gonna do a little courtesy because I didn't do my job. So by the
Oh,
time this next poet finishes their poem, the list will be closed. So if you have any intention on sharing tonight, you must put iron in the chat by the time this poet has spit their last word.
feeling generous tonight, you are.
I didn't, because you know, people get caught up in the moment. Kimbrella was spitting. Somebody might have been about to put iron, and then they heard that piece, and they might have got distracted.
Yeah, you was focused on that Rose purchase order, man. I know what it
I
was.
bought it already.
Oh, you
I've
got it
been bought
already?
it already.
You
It's
got
already, yeah, it'll be here tomorrow. It's done.
it.
It's done. It's done. It's done.
All right. Who we got, man? Who we got coming up, man?
Good looks, Jay Nicole. I appreciate you. And Rose owe you some bread because I thought that was a great promo you did. I thought it was great. Next on the mic is Passionate Poet.
Oh man, let's bring Passionate Poet on up to the stage. Might get slippery. It might get slippery. I'm still warning. It might get slippery. What's going on, Queen?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Feeling great. How you
That's
doing?
awesome.
I'm going to tell you right now, I just ordered a rose. So be careful what you come up. Be careful what you come up here talking about because I got a rose in my cart. Don't make me buy nothing else.
We gonna put a couple more things in that cart.
It's about to go down. Let's go.
Let me open my app back up. Go ahead. Passion it. Let's get it.
I wanted my star to burst. So he put his whatchamacallit in my Kit Kat and made it rain Skittles, squirting rainbows as I blow pops with rocks that pop, titties sitting like coconut mounds. His almond is bringing me so much joy, I scream, "Oh, Henry, give me that Chico stick," while grabbing my peanut butter cups. Stroking Mr. Goodbar as I licked his Boston beans into creamy caramel, he yelled, "Score!" It sounded like a symphony. His bazooka shot M&Ms as my Heathcliff dripped white chocolate. We came together like Twix, passion poetry.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
What the fuck?
Say my name 3 times, I give you cavity.
Cavity. Yeah, because I got a couple of cavities with this piece right here, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of cavities with this piece right here, man. Damn it, man. Make my star burst. Squirting Skittles, man. What's going on in the world, man? What's going on in the world, man? Oh man, this was creative, man. This was very creative. This was very creative. The play on the candy bars, you know, with the erotica, you know, this was clever. It was very witty, and it was well performed. You did this. You put the accents to it. You owned this piece. You know what I'm saying? You really owned this piece, man.
Thank you.
Payne, what you thought about it?
Look at that bubble, son. Bubble gum, bubble gum. You already know how I feel about
I remember that joint. Candy Man. Yeah, man.
Butterfinger in her peppermint.
It wasn't as long as Candyman. It wasn't as long as Candyman, but it was definitely impactful, man. Damn.
Say my name 3 times, I give you cavities. Yo, that piece was dope. That piece was dope, and I got the munchies now, and now I'm going to Amazon and I'm gonna get me a whatchamacallit.
Okay.
Oh man, it'd be slippery all up on these stages, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody with the program though. Everybody's with the program. You know, everything is good. You know, you just watch your step when this time of the hour. You know, certain poets coming up on the stage. Oh man, Payne, who we got next on the mic, man? Is the list officially closed now?
The list is officially closed.
There you have it.
But yeah. Next on the mic is Mr. Whispers.
Oh, let's bring Mr. Whispers on up to the stage. For the love that I gave. What's going on, Mr. Whispers?
Yeah, man, I'm enjoying this. I'm loving this, man. Y'all got the stage all slippery, passionate. God damn. Wow. I just figured like maybe I'll come and match a little bit of that energy. So let's go.
Let's go.
I'm not going to Amazon after your piece, though, Mr.
Wow. I say, baby. Ooh, baby. Entering your corridor, I paint passion on your walls. We pause for eye contact. Our vision begins missionary. Her a mere canvas awaiting your eyes' perception of this poetic masterpiece, engaging the energy required to submit to you, not being my adversary. And We begin to carry notes in our moans and groans, in falsetto kisses sweet like amaretto, anticipating each other's let go. Her, she's matching. She's matching energies in the moments, touch crescendoing into the scales of measure. Sheer anticipation, this rhythmic heat shows. Oh, it shows me that I'm your in and you my out, and I'm exposed now. Eyes closed as I hold your thighs tight in my vice. We and the heat we release got me speechless. Her, the thoughts of this entangled position still sound from your mentioned focus, the actions to reach the epitome of this muted extension. Me, and we create the loudest silence, internally violent pleasure, measured in soft strokes of you. We leak love with our eyes closed. Hold me tight. Engulfed in this exchange comes the eruption of passion, heat burning sin souls, exploding the emerging tunnel of love, making imagery just right in this night. And I release stars in the skies between her thighs as her silhouette glows in sweet and sweat. She's my sunrise at midnight, and we've just passed foreplay. Whisper loudly.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Wow. It won't be no feedback on this piece, but I'm pretty sure the ladies will be, obliged to throw their thoughts to this piece in the chat. But definitely delivered excellently, Mr. Whispers. You got a voice that will rival with Barry White, man. Rest his soul, man. Deep, man, natural deep voice, brother, man. You did that, man. Pain, what you thought about it?
Man, if I would have had Mr. Whisper's voice in high school, you know how many STDs I would have had, man?
This nigga stupid.
I swear to God.
This nigga stupid.
Jesus Christ. Listen, I know you're getting married, Mr. Whisper, so I'm gonna stay low with all my, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I appreciate you coming through. I didn't know you was from the BX, bro. This changes a lot.
Yeah,
This
man.
changes a lot. I knew you was from NY. I didn't know you was from the BX. You get carte
Yeah.
blanche around here when you from the X. Listen, you see I got to
Oh,
deal with all
man.
this Brooklyn bullshit. Black, Jay Nicole. Let it be known you from the X. I'm going to get South Bronx, South Bronx when you come up here, Mr. Whispers. Fuck that, man. Because you know, we the underdogs. BX got to get that love.
Definitely.
I appreciate you, Mr. Whispers. Always, man. I'm a fan of your work, brother. I know I fuck with you all the time, but I'm a big fan of yours, man. I appreciate you.
Most
Thank you, man.
definite.
Appreciate y'all
Since
too.
that was for the ladies, I would like to say something as a lady.
Yeah, go ahead, mama.
Mama, we don't need mama.
I love,
No,
I
no,
love.
mama. No, Mr. Whispers gotta go. We gotta move the show on, mama. We busy. We busy. We busy, mama. I love you. We busy right now. Mr. Whispers know you like his poetry. He knows. He knows. All right, we're gonna keep it moving.
Oh man. You don't let mama get his shit off, man.
Mama, Mr. Whispers know you love his work. He knows. He knows. Mama, she gonna say the wrong thing. I know it. I don't want to do that right now. Next on the mic is Boo. I love you, Mama.
Let's bring Boo on up to the stage. Hey, Boo.
Hey,
What's going
hey,
on
how are
with
you?
you?
Not much, how are you?
I'm good. I'm great. What you got for the people tonight?
Hold on. I'm sorry. Boo is the end
Okay.
of the list.
Oh, Boo's the last. All right, Boo's the last one on
Boo
the
is the
list.
last poet on the list. I usually make that clear. So Boo, no pressure, but you know what I'm saying? Do the damn thing.
You do your thing, Boo.
Oh, damn. Okay, I was just kidding. Okay, so this one goes like this. It's 5 o'clock, and our voices are inhales that just miss each other at the intersection. Intimate intentions float down and to the bone and gather winter. Your unexpected touch like raindrops on a lukewarm day Sexual soliloquies simmer. Bury me in the warmth of your embrace and drown me in the scent of something that feels like home. Carry my fears into whispers of forever and hold me until I question if I was ever broken at all. We've fallen and now the surface is broken. Repetitive jolts of clandestine sins trickle as electricity sparks an extended invitation. Poetic pressure creates a oneness that loosens the pleading of waking with my mind wrapped around your body. Caressing credible fingers drenched in admiration, slippery skin composed of the gravitational pull of tantric longing. Two bodies defying moonlight that surrender at an immeasurable rate. I thought I was here to write poetry, bare pages staring up at me, nouns and verbs caress stars, and his body speaks to me in hedonistic languages. A celestial echo amidst a choir of incarnate voices, suddenly splitting me wide open. I have to clench my thighs just to keep him from speaking. His body runs through me like the Nile, and the fantasies I've been storing in my subconscious fall into puddles too thick to mop. Now I'm thinking about kicking some doors down and making love to you right here out in the open. Blues on the jukebox, patron jaws stuck to the floor. Reaching the highest point, sharing traces of untamed wind and soaring wings, collecting innocence altered by ecstasy, and choosing vulnerability to expose what mere words can't express. Mutual fantasies traded through the rhythm of touch and rhyme. Let me show you just how sweet these unfiltered words can transform, coming from the lips of a woman who truly wants you. End poem.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Wow. You know what this reminds me of, Boo? This was beautiful, man. But this reminds me, if you guys ever seen that movie Ghost? You ever seen that movie Ghost? And they was playing with the clay. She was making the pottery, the clay, and he came up behind her, and they both their fingers was in the clay, and then they start making out and all that. But the song that was playing, I believe that was Souls of Righteous Brothers, right? Yeah, it was the Righteous Brothers. Unchained Melody. That song came on. And it just did something to that scene. It turned that scene from being something that was raunchy to being something that was beautiful. And this was what, like, the kind of the melody that was playing in my head with this piece. This was a beautiful piece. You said, hold me in your arms so tight, some to that degree that I'll feel like I was never even broken.
That's my favorite line.
I thought that shit just fucking, I was like, oh shit. Hold me so tight like I was even broken. And I just pictured the vase. Like if you piece a vase that was broken down, you just put it back together, it'll look like it's together. You know, if you hold it together, it'll stay put. But when you let it go, it crumbles. That was a fucking metaphor, man. And this poem was beautiful. I thought you did a great job, and it was a little bit longer than what we're used to hearing from you. So yeah, this was all of it. This was it, boo. This was it right here. Payne, what you thought about it?
Thank you so
Just when I
much.
thought you was gonna leave a little something on the table.
I ain't even say nothing. What you talking
That's
about?
when I thought you was gonna leave a little something on the table. Yeah, boo. That's what I was gonna lead with. That this was a little longer piece than I'm used to you spitting. Pause. And I like that. I did see the artfulness in this piece, and that was my favorite line of the poem. You said, hold me so I don't remember I was ever broken at all. So I know you tired of me and Black misquoting it. What's the line?
Hold me in your arms so that I forget that I was ever really broken at all.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. And because it's like you're being held together, right? Like you are, like you're broken, but these arms are holding you together. And that was visual to me. I love your delivery. I love how you deliver your poetry anyway. And I like this piece, man. I like your work, but this was This was great, boo, and I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Oh man, that's how you close a list. That's how you close a list. That's exactly how
Yeah.
you close a list right there. Before you get into who your under your sleeve is gonna be and all that.
But how you know somebody under my sleeve? I said boo was last on the list.
All right, booze that, but I know what you be doing though, so I don't know. So you know what I'm saying. But I put up on the top. If you guys didn't see, we didn't get enough time to talk. We're talking about the Grand Griot and the trailer and everything. If you didn't hear last week's episode, if you didn't hear last week's episode of Iron Sharpeth Iron, it's streaming everywhere: Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, everywhere, iHeartRadio, wherever your streaming site at, it's streaming over there. Support the show. Please do support the show. Go to the YouTube page. We have an Iron Sharpeth Iron YouTube page. Go and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna have a lot of things going on that channel in regards to the griot and in regards to other things. So definitely you guys pay attention to that. And if you haven't heard the episode, go over listen to the episode, and do me a favor. If you're going to listen to the episodes, give us a rating. Rate the show. Rate the show, because when you rate the show, it gets in front of more people. More people rating the show, we get a lot of ratings. The algorithm will put us in front of more people, so we can get this thing that we do out to the forefront to the people. What we're trying to do. So we'll appreciate your help in that. But yeah, Payne, back to you, brother.
I do have something up my sleeve,
I figured that.
and I gotta tell you, I'm really kind of ecstatic.
Oh, really?
You know, I don't groupie out for a lot of people.
I know you
I
don't.
don't groupie out.
My
You know, I
eyes is
don't
open.
groupie.
My eyes is
You know, I
open.
don't groupie. You know me.
I know
You know me
you.
a long time.
I
I
do.
don't groupie for no one. I'm written in pain. I don't groupie.
The one and only Painful Pen. Don't groupie.
But I'm groupieing right now.
Groupieing. That's a t-shirt too. Groupieing.
I'm groupieing.
Groupieing.
I'm in groupie mode.
Who
I'm in fan mode.
I'm trying to see who's in the goo.
I'm in
that
rose
can
mode.
make you groupie like this.
I got on my smoker's jacket.
I kind of think I
got
know.
a glass of wine.
You got the Scooby Doo's on.
I'm squatting in front of the faucet. I'm squatting in front of the faucet in the tub. I'm squatting in front of the faucet right now.
I know who it is.
I got an idea.
I'm out under my collar right now.
I know who it is. I'm gonna say it.
With no further ado, closing tonight's show, and I'm in full groupie mode.
Let's go.
Mystic.
I knew it. Let's bring Mystic on up to the stage. That was a long soliloquy. What's going on with you, Mystic? How you been, Queen?
What up, Black? What up, Payne? What up, everybody? Yo, that intro was crazy. Like, let me not fuck up now. Hold on.
You put a lot of pressure on you. You put a lot of pressure.
I knew who it was. Hey, Mystic.
Hey, Mama Earl.
Oh man, what you got for the people today, man? Payne is attentive right now. His eyes is wide open, man.
I see. He got the Scooby Doo's on. He up here
Scooby
squatting in front
Doo's.
of the
He rolling
faucet.
J's. Yeah, man. He's acting different.
That's funny. All right, Payne. What you in the mood for? You want.
Wait, if you know you gotta ask, you already know the answer, Mystic.
I'm not doing that one. I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to give you new stuff.
All right. What's the
Because you know I ain't
choices?
been on Clubhouse.
What's the choices?
You want me to do pissed off friend, snap piece, or you want me to do game over, or you want an unfinished piece that gives you like that that left off, keep them coming.
Game over.
You want game over. It is not. It's a mystic piece. It's not a pound cake piece.
I know. It's all right. You'll be back.
If anybody is in the Atlanta area, December 30th, Decatur, Georgia, come holler at your girl. Sensual Saturdays, Come on through.
Sensual
Yes.
Saturdays.
It would be Pound Cake in the building, Jay Simone in the building, and a lot of other very outspoken individuals if that's your speed.
All right, I'm getting out the tub.
Yeah, come bring thy ass because you're supposed
Yeah,
to
I'm
be there on
out.
the sweat anyway.
I'm out. I'm out. Do your thing, mister. Let's go.
All right, this piece is called Game Over. Hey there, lover. Or should I call you liar for the many times you filled my head up with twaddle, hoping your hypocrisy would lead me to your bed? Honestly, it did. I became another invisible notch on your bedpost. Another one bites the dust. I trusted your word over the actions of my own intuition. My gut is screaming, don't do it, but my flesh, my flesh is hollering, remember those kisses? Lips so soft like Big Mama's homemade buttermilk biscuits. Lines fed to me sopped up like honey as soon as they oozed out your lie hole. I was cooking up plans for our forever future with only having crumbs to work with until that crumb trail ran cold. You, you became a ghost. Me, left dissecting memory reels of our last conversation, over analyzing every shred of evidence to determine the cause of disappearance. No motives. So I draw my own conclusions, which later are useless because I keep running into walls. Then it hits me. It isn't me at all. You're, you're actually the root cause. You didn't want me. I was just merely a pawn, moving one space at a time until the pieces of my power were removed off. Knighting yourself worthy enough to be in my presence as I castled you a place in my heart like you were king. But really, you were just the court jester, playing tricks on my heart. And in my head, I let it happen. Not anticipating the next three moves, I was too caught up in the check. Checking to see how he was doing, checking to see if he ate today, checking why my phone was so dry unless I was the one checking in. Check. I get it, Bishop. Diagonally playing me from a distance. But you read me wrong. I am a queen, jumping across the board however I see fit. And I do admit I lost sight of the amount of power I possess, but now I remember it. And I have you to thank. Thank you for forcibly removing the rose colored glasses of infatuation, constantly overestimating, or should I say, underestimating your opponent, which ultimately led you to checkmate. Game over. Peace.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Wow, fire, peace, fire, peace. Oh man, B. It's been a long time, Mystic. Oh
Facts.
man. Oh man.
Facts.
That was it.
Facts.
That was it right
Facts.
there, man.
Stop being a stranger around these parts.
I'm making my way back around these corners.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Griot is on the horizon. I want to thank you guys for coming out, spending this time with us. This is the time, you know what I'm saying? We ask you guys, make sure you in the building tomorrow when we doing How Many Mics. We're gonna be doing that Nicki Minaj album. So y'all be in the building tomorrow over here at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also be on the lookout for the Grand Griot. Remember, auditions start December 30th. As the weeks progressed on out, we will be bringing more details out to you guys and everything. Want to thank you guys for coming out. Want to thank you guys for sharing your art, your talent. Want to thank our closer, my brother Written in Pen. You got any last words before we end?
Y'all know it's Grand Griot season. Get your pens ready. The most controversial poetry competition online is back.
Back. The return.
And it ain't for the weak of hearts. And it ain't for the weak of pen. So get ready. Auditions start December 30th. I want to thank Kimbrella Renee.
Definitely.
I want to thank J. Nicole for making me buy a rose. I want to thank Passionate Poet for shouting out that whatchamacallit. And I want to thank Mystic for coming through and showing face. I want to thank all you guys for supporting Iron Sharp as Iron, supporting everything we do. We'll be here next Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yo, man, I love y'all, man. Y'all really make my Saturday.
Quick question. What's the theme for tomorrow? The names of the tracks.
I sent you everything you need, mama, in a text message, mama. I sent it to you. I was on my job.
I also want to thank my personal advisor. You know who you are. I want to appreciate you. You're out there. You're helping me out so tremendously. Appreciate you. Mad love. All right, we out, man. See you guys next week. See you guys next week. See you guys next week, man. We out. You got a lot of giggles, Payne. There's a lot of giggles over there, bro.
Salam alaikum, my brother.
As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another.
Oh, the story. I thought it was a good story. I just felt like it was parts of the story that lagged a little bit for me.
Your cadence, man, it captivated me.
Me, it's just the sincerity in the piece. You know, I could feel that, and the emotion is always going to win me over when I can feel that it's real. So
it was one of those pieces that, you know, where you're waking people up. You know what I'm saying? Bringing awareness. It was an awareness poem, and I really dug it, and I really dug the message behind it.
Thank y'all very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the space.
Are you ready to enter the dojo? Here, iron, sharpeth iron.